Hi, this is Samantha, and in this video I am going to share with you something vitally important to help you start making changes with this tapping. Now, you may have noticed that those uncomfortable problems that you have don't happen when you're always sat at home on your bed with a box of tissues and the curtains and the doors are shut and no one's around. No. The reality is that our problems happen when we're with people, when we're talking to people, when we're at work, the supermarket. I'm on the beach right now. Maybe you see some beautiful bodies and you start feeling really self-conscious and uncomfortable, or you can probably hear the music, you know, and maybe hear a song that triggers something, an old memory, you don't even know what it is, but you start feeling sad. And these are the best times to tap. But you don't want to tap because you don't want to be doing this, and people start asking you, what are you doing? What are you doing? You know, so I'm going to show you over the course of these next videos exactly how to tap in the worst of your discomfort so that you can make huge changes in your life and no one even has to know. So as you can hear, I've taken you somewhere a little bit quieter so I can show you these ways properly and in depth how to tap so that no one knows you're doing it. In this video I'll show you one way, and the next two I'll go in depth into more ways to do this. But this first way we call surreptitious tapping. You're still actually physically touching the points. Remember there are the eyebrow point here, side of the eyes, under the eyes, and your collarbone here. So you grab your wrist. And use this in conjunction with the Now system. That's in another video, and I'll put a link at the bottom for that. But it's just so that you can do this in like a supermarket, or maybe you're at a party. There are two ways I'm going to show you. You just choose your favorite. So the first one, we are still touching. You can just choose any finger you like. So you might want to use your pinky. And you're just touching. You should be touching your face. Okay, go down to your collarbone. Grab your wrist. Take that deep breath. Say peace. Now you can practice in the mirror, get used to doing it, but honestly, when you're at a supermarket, when you're at a party, when you're in crowded spaces, you know, when you get triggered by something, no one's really watching, okay? So just doing something like this, no one's going to pay that much attention. You don't look that strange, don't worry about it, okay? But it's just touching the points and just taking a deep breath in and say peace in your head. Now, another way to do this looks a little bit like you're wiping sweat from your brow. So it could look a little bit like this. Or you can just do it really quickly. And peace. So this is a really good one. Perhaps you're in a meeting at work, or you're at your desk, and again, you don't really want people to see what you're doing. You're feeling a bit stressed, overwhelmed. So you notice the feeling, and you come and you feel the points. Feel your fingertips. Again, get in front of the mirror if you really are that conscious about it, but it's a really, really wonderful way to keep the tapping going without thinking, oh no, people are going to start asking me if I start doing this in front of them. So just to go over it again, just touching the points, just as effective. Just make sure you're focusing on those points, focusing on your sense of your fingertips, and grab your wrist and take a deep breath at the end. Say peace in your head. No one needs to know. And then just swiping the sweat from your brow and take a deep breath in and say peace. Okay, so in the next two videos, I'm going to show you invisible or mental tapping. You don't even use your hands. No one needs to know. And the third one is something that I created because sometimes people find it difficult to visualize themselves tapping. And I call it the go find it technique. So I'm really excited to share that one with you. For the moment, just practice this. Okay, if you're at work, you're out in the street, you're in a shop, in the supermarket, just practice, okay? Just notice no one's watching you. You can really make good changes every time you get triggered, and no one needs to know. Have fun with this. And don't forget to check out my website, www.samanthamudge.com, for your free training and more tips and tricks on how to use this method.